There's nothing
I
you
just,
can probably
I'm,
imagine. I want imagination. Look at them today.
Baba, I don't call all of them one by one. Our market.
I hope they are not the ones who
How,
are drilling you out these $50 every now and then. I hope they are not the
no,
ones.
no,
So
no.
there
No,
are some people
Baba,
that
if not them, Shingbai no go drop.
there are some people that
Ah,
I can share part of their load. I can share
hmm,
with them, right? But there are people
yeah,
that even God said no go forgive you. Say you are
I'm
sharing
telling
your
you.
own, you are helping them to share the load that you were
Not
actually
true now.
hopefully they will avoid. Now
Yeah,
they are carrying it now. They're asking you, don't look at me like that now. Politics is a game of
eh,
choice. Eh?
yeah.
So it's a democracy. Alaye, your choice is going to either make me poor, your choice is going to get me killed. Your choice, your
That's it.
political choice is going to destroy my life. And you're still
Yeah.
telling me it's a politics now. I mean, we all have a choice.
Baba kò yé mi o.
Yeah?
Ṣé magic náà fi fix àwọn ìlú tó dáa ni? Kò ní tí understand. Hey, I just dey reason am say okay, make everything just go smoothly. Àwọn kankan máa yọ ní corner kan and they will start Baba Fela call am government magic. And the abracadabra will start and everything gbogbo adé dojú délẹ̀.
Thank you so
Baba,
much, Fulani. Thank you.
no problem, no problem.
Let me take another one there, right?
All right, no problem. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, brother.
So that's Omari the Folly from New York. And I have another caller on the line here. Hello.
Hello there, my ego general, my brother.
That is President Wale, the African Wahala. How are you today?
Yes, sir. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you very much. Thank you for your great program. Thank you for not giving up. My people, smash the like button. Please click on that like button, subscribe to the channel, buy my ego with coffee.
Thank you.
Please, people, click on that like button.
I've just received a cup of coffee from Oldab. Oldab is watching, so maybe he's also going to be calling in. The Africa Wahala, we had a very lovely day today where I chose to look into that your power because I know you are somebody who loves guys like that. Traore is such a fantastic guy. And I'm so like, man, I wish I have, beamed my searchlight on him and them more than I've done. These guys are like brilliant guys.
Yeah.
Doing some ambitious stuff that could get them killed in the African kind of balance, right?
Yeah. And that's why I called in today too.
Oh.
You know, unfortunately, I missed this afternoon show. I joined in about 20 minutes ago, so I missed most of the show. When I have time at night, I usually just, when I'm about to go to bed, I put my earphones in and listen. In the morning, I watched about 80% of the show. I couldn't really pay attention, but Ibrahim Traore, what he's doing is very, very good. We appreciate him. We know he's fallible. He's a human being. There is no perfect human being. And one mentality that I've trained myself to have is never put anybody on a pedestal where they cannot be criticized. Everybody can be criticized.
That's right.
But with that being said, Traore has done a great job so far. He's still doing a great job. The people of Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger, they even clamored for an extension of the military takeover. And you know what the reason is, my brother? In the morning session today, you said something about when we were growing up. You know, those of us, for me, I grew up in the early 90s. That's when I was really in social studies, listening to topics about Africa. And we always heard the poorest countries in the world are Burkina Faso. No, Niger. Niger Republic was always the poorest country in the world as a result of desertification or whatever. And then they will tell us Somalia was also like the second poorest country because of war. You know, fast forward in 2024, we are just like what those guys were in the 90s. We are not yet at that level. We are not fully there yet. If in all honesty, because we too, we've been poor our entire lives, but we just didn't know. Many of us have been delusional, thinking that oh, we are the giant of Africa, we are the big brother of this. We are nothing. We've been nothing our entire lives. In all fairness, in all honesty, if we are being logical, Nigeria, at least since when I was born in the middle 80s, we've never been anything. But they deluded us into thinking that we were rich. If truly we were a rich country, we would have had a better upbringing. We wouldn't have had to go through, not having water. All of us grew up in that situation. As far as you grew up in Nigeria, you would never have water, you would never have light, you would never have no basic amenities. Life is a constant struggle. You would always suffer from all types of skin diseases because you're bathing with dirty water, you're drinking water that lizard has died inside. That's how we grew up in Nigeria. Now, in Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger, those types of countries, they even had it worse than us back then. They were so poor that they had nothing. All they had to do was just survive and,
we even believe that the beggars in Nigeria were from Niger. Do you know that? African Wahala.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
I grew up believing that every beggar you see in Nigeria is not Nigerian. It's from Niger. They come to beg. Ah, man, they lied to us a lot, man. A lot.
Unfortunately, my brother, Marigo, unfortunately, you see those beggars that we grew up seeing back in the days. Today, the people that are begging, sitting down in front of canteens in Lagos, waiting for you to leave your leftover so they can jump on that leftover and survive. They are our fellow Yoruba people. Yes. Even, back then, when during my NYSC 2008, 2010, I had a friend that went to serve in Katsina. And he had that same experience. Went to the restaurant, his first day. This guy's from Edo State. Went to the restaurant, paid for the food, was eating, went back to the counter to grab water. By the time he got back to his chair with the plate, Alimajiris had boofed it. It was gone. Now that same stuff is happening in Southwest Nigeria. So this is the difference from 2010 to 2024. But the main reason I'm calling is that I wanted to explain the psychology, at least from my own perspective, the psychology of the people from those so-called poor countries, Niger, Burkina Faso, and Mali. We are also one of them, but we've been deluded for so long thinking that we were not. Now, their mentality is that we have nothing else to lose.
Yes.
We've been poor throughout our entire lives. Our parents were poor. Our grandparents were poor. The only wealthy people in our societies were those people that had access to the French, the Onyibo people. Their friends, the politicians that would go welcome them at the airport. They are the same ones that would travel to France for conferences and all this stuff. But we, the people, were poor. Now, Ibrahim Traore and Goita and, the third guy from Niger, they came into the picture. We no longer want this status quo to continue. You know why the people supported them in large numbers? It's because they've been so poor for so long and they have nothing to lose. We in our own case, we've been poor. It's now that we are like getting to that so poor level, in the last about 6 years. Nigeria is now getting...
It's the time that a lot of us are actually now seeing in reality how poor Nigeria is. For real.
Yes.
Like
for real.
Giant of Africa. We are the richest in Africa. We are the richest. We have all the rich, average Nigerians say that a lot, yeah. But now people are beginning to realize that we are actually poor country. Very, very poor.
But what's it concern me? I know many people are still going to disagree because that's just the nature of people. They like being proud.
No, the reason why they will disagree with you is that they will see they don't know that they are actually agreeing with you. Okay, they will disagree with you and say, if we remove all these bad leaders, if we use our resources for our people, we are rich. Then what are we talking about? It's not being used for you.
Which resource?
You don't have it. So, which means if you have had it right, you'll be better. Those who make sure that you didn't have it, they continue to make sure you don't have it. So why would you disagree that you are not a poor country? Continue.
My brother. So when we get to that stage fully, where 80% of the population is as poor as the Nigerians were in the 90s for 10 years, then the people will revolt. That's my prediction. But for now, we are still in the entry level. We are at the beginner stage where maybe it's easily, they said 75% of Nigerians are living through multidimensional poverty. But within that 75%, easily 40% can still eat, even if it's unbalanced diet. I mean, you know, back in the days when we're growing up, if I'm in the rural areas, we knew the people were poor, but they still had food and they had balanced diet. I mean, you go to the rural areas of Ilorin, you find people eating, even if it's amala, ewedu, ẹran, you know, that's balanced diet. Even if you have that meal once a day, you will not suffer from malnutrition. But we are getting to the point where those same people that used to eat what I just mentioned, all they can eat is corn and gari. So kwashiorkor might even start coming back slowly. And then when that persists for a long time, the people would finally be forced. They will finally be forced to do something about it. And I wish everybody the best. Thank you so much, my Egun General.
Thank you too. The African Wahala. What I usually wish people is that I wish them what they wish themselves. You've spoken well. You have a good one, Baba.
You too, brother.
I want to say that if you are still watching this, please, you can still take a moment if you haven't really dropped your own offering, okay? Offering is that you take a moment and like the broadcast, right? Please. Hello there.
Hello, Baba Maya Good General, the mighty masquerade.
Yes, sir. Prince JJ Man, representing IPOB.
IPOB for life.
Bless you. How are you today? We got a message. I was listening to that. I was like, oh, I didn't watch the video before I came on. But when I saw it, I was like, I'm going to put it on. Prince JJ Man. You'd never
Thank you so much. Thank you, Baba, for sharing. You know, thank you. You are doing a great job.
Bless you.
Yes, I called. The reason why I called, even though you shared by the message I gave out, not about Jijama, but about the message. That's what matters. The message, you can kill the prophet, but you can never kill the message. That's why what you are doing on this channel is doing wonders. And I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Because this protest that is coming up, I believe, and I continue to encourage everybody. Come out from wherever you are. Come out. They say a blacksmith that doesn't know how to mow the gong. Look at the tail of the hawk. Is it what is called, that bird? Look at the tail, and you see how it look like gong. Okay, if you are Nigerian people or Nigerian youth don't know how to protest, Kenya youth have shown you how to do it. No matter the pressure, continue to stand. Don't run in. Don't stay out. That is the key. Okay, and I want them to know one secret. One secret they should know now is that Nigerian army, whom they have been using to stop this protest all the time, they now understand that there is no place to hide. The world is a global village. If there's no CCTV camera, if they remove CCTV camera, there is CCTV camera in the orbit. All right, they can zoom you from anywhere you are in the world and see what you are doing. Okay, so our people should know that our ego eye are in the sky. That's why they came in the night to commit that terrorism against Nigerian people, the Nigerian army. And that's why I spoke and I told Nigerian army, your life is not better. Average intake in the American or even the UK army, their salary take home, if you check it, convert to Nigeria, is more than 4 million naira. If you convert it, So they gave you 50,000 of your 100 highest 100,000 as an intake. Is that the reason why you will be going to die or allow go and kill Nigerian people or stand in their way to fight for their destiny? Look at your barrack. Look at where you are living. Do you have good water? No. Do you have electricity? No. If you go to army barrack or police barrack, you pity for these people. Not that we are telling them this time around. You are the problem of Nigeria, not the politicians. Nigeria army, Nigerian police. You are the problem. If you don't stand in the way of these people, they can chase these criminals away. Then the good people will come out and contest for governance. All these people that they gather themselves, criminal from abroad, from Nigeria, they all gang up and they are making the life of everybody miserable. People are dying every day. To solve Nigerian insecurity is like a lightning. If once their security in the local government, you have state police, you see this insecurity will immediately die off, because before any kidnapper or terrorist will trespass and cross one ring of security from the state to get to the local government, they must be stopped.
At least.
You understand? But they want to center everything in Abuja. They will be killing you in your village, killing you anywhere you are. You will make phone call. The phone call will not go. Before you get, they know they hear your call. It will take 1 week. You're already dead. I'm not into government, but I know this simple thing is very simple. But because of their own selfishness, our people will continue to die. Our people will continue to die. And when someone rose up and say he wants Biafra, you say no. Somebody say he wants to do what? You say no. You want us to remain inside this slavery after our forefathers, they managed to fight and they leave them. Now they will come back to Africa. Now is black man slavery against black man. That's where we continue. See, people that went to abroad, all of them now, everybody are just, it may be living a miserable life, because every time they are calling you from Nigeria, this and that, calling you for one problem or the other. I know my friend the other time they kidnapped his brother, and this one of my friend I was been telling, look, these things, look at what is happening in Nigeria. I say, no worry, nothing is happening. I travel, I come back. The way they kidnap his senior brother, he now call me, JJ man, it don't happen. I say, okay, now it don't touch you, Nabi. So you don't believe now this thing, terrorism is happening through too. But before I send you video, I say all this thing now make up. So my people.
When you
Yes.
talk about it, they say, instead of you to pray for Nigeria, you're just you are happy that something bad is happening to Nigeria. I'm like, are you being serious?
So my people, I beg, let them not go open warehouse for now. Say palliative don't come. Ona go forget what you they come there come do. If they open any warehouse one, I mean I put on fire with their palliative, burn everything up, and focus on what you come for. And what you come for is to chase away all these criminal terrorist politicians and have your nation back. Nobody is a citizen in Nigeria. Everybody is a slave, even including the army that is working for them and police. My good general.
Thank you.
I congratulate our people in advance.
God bless you.
We must have our freedom. Everybody that wants to have their life,
you are one of the people I least expect to have optimism for their protest. But I'm glad that somehow you are positive for them, because it's always that they should stand up for something. Even if you disagree with them, you still kind of will encourage it. Stand up, do something. I like that.
Finally, please, okay. I want our people, finally, Mayegu, our people, if you born Pekin and every time you are telling this Pekin, you can't do well, you be bad Pekin where you grow, you can't do anything. That Pekin will grow up and become Mumu. Let us stop saying if we come, if we talk, we want to talk publicly, we say these people, they can't do anything, they only have 10%. You know, you have your opinion, and it's good to say your opinion. But the thing is that let us be positive, because word is powerful. If you continue to tell somebody you can do it, you can succeed, you will do it. That person, the lion in that person will come out, even if the lion was sleeping. So let's be positive. Thank you.
God bless you. The Prince. That's a Prince JJ man, ladies and gentlemen. I am already coming closer to. We're going to be finishing early tonight, but I have a caller already on the line. Okay, so I'm going to advise those of us who are still here, please use that like button under that video. Please use it and share this if you haven't already. Let's go for this. Hello.
Hello, Mayagu.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Good evening from here. Yeah, Mayagu, tonight, you know, for the past 1 week, I've been listening, and even when you went off a little bit for 2 days, people are coming positive for Nigeria. I don't know why they are changing their mind. I think it's like people, a lot of us here in Temple of the Truth are getting tired of the message, or maybe they've heard enough of the message, because somebody called and said, Nigerians are, if you chase a goat to the wall, the goat will bite back. Oh. I like what you said. You told him that the goat, Nigerian goat, don't be Nigerian goat too. Nigerian goat, they crack wall. You know, so may they know they think about election, may they know they think about protest for Nigeria. Because you see, I think last week I saw what David Udeni wrote about tribalism. If you go to internet, if you go to tweet handle, you will see where this thing is working, and somebody is paying for this. Somebody just gathered this Nigerian youth, and especially those living abroad that enjoy good thing, enjoy good road. I've been in abroad for 14 years. I've never used my hand to wash my clothes. I wash with a washing machine. There's a steady light. I will be going to Nigeria. I'll cook my food and put it in my fridge. Coming back, I will still meet the food and eat it, because when I come back after 1 month or 4 weeks or 3 weeks in Nigeria, when I come back, I would like to eat something. The food is there. But Nigeria, there's no light. And these guys are living here. If you go to any office, any local government here, if you want to get any information, if you want to do anything for yourself, if you go there straight, they will do it for you, merit. But if you go to local government, national population in Nigeria, before you get that form, you will pay money. And they will tell you the money did not go in the bank. Oh. They are suggesting for you to pay another money to fulfill the one you pay because of network. And when these guys are coming here, stay here for so long, read, educated, went to school education system here, and they will be supporting this evil. That means something inside.
It can only be sponsored.
Yeah.
So have you not seen the surge at which people you're talking about, the level at which they always come online and push all this divisive rhetorics and all of that? Like you've observed yourself. Have you not noticed that cannot just be random?
It can, yeah. So somebody is putting money, because we in abroad, we can use 20 euros, $20 to stay online for the whole month. Sorry. But Nigerians cannot use 10,000 naira or 20,000 naira to stay online for the rest of the month. Never. They are spending so much money on Facebook when they want to go to internet. And somebody will be here. And somebody will be here that spend $20 or 20 euro for 1 month in internet and be pushing for this government of Nigeria for people to stay there. So look at Indomie now. We are seeing spaghetti very soon. Indomie they will pieces Indomie. They will pieces Indomie to be selling 1.
I've seen that.
You see, so then, like last week, you told us that the ECOWAS, Tinubu's tenure is going to end in ECOWAS by Tuesday, which is today. I was surprised last night. I saw Tinubu. They said they re-elect Tinubu. Who knows how much he pushed there, or he want to stay there. Okay, look at everything, and people are calling for another election. Nigerians, I don't know what is going on. Maybe there's a breeze of evil that is flowing around Nigeria that nobody can move. Somebody slept last night and woke up in the morning and they told you fuel you bought 200 naira is now 700. You kept quiet. You wake up. Nigeria have not suffered like this before, but they kept quiet. What is going on? So for me, I'm suggesting tsunami because as I'm seeing revolution cannot work in Nigeria because I'm suggesting tsunami. Let everywhere scatter. Then let's start afresh. Okay, look at the armies and police.
You mean this kind one?
Yeah. No more peaceful protests again now because peaceful protests know they work. Yes, peaceful protests, know they work. More turn out to one man, more enter so scatter everywhere. More shook, waiting no good.
Is that the kind of tsunami you mean, or another one, the water?
Listen to me. The tsunami I want is there is water in Meduguri where they catch fish. Let that place overflow. There is coal in Enugu under earthquake. There is gas everywhere. Anambra, Imo State. Let it explode. There is one in oil in River State, Niger Delta. Let everybody collapse. Let's start afresh because revolution cannot work. Nigerians, look at what is happening in Kenya, but we can't.
All this our species, everything.
But when you see Nigerians abroad or everywhere, when they see another African country, they'll be looking down on them. Look at what Kenyans did. Upon every goose or every food on the street, they were just focused on the ball. They went there and drive those people away. Now, they have achieved something. But our own, when